One of the most tedious things about starting a business that involves Lego is the sorting of it. Because let me just say, there are so many different pieces. I know there's a lot of Lego pieces, right? But the amount of variations when you actually start going through it is actually crazy. Just over the past couple of days, I've been going through and sorting 4 of these big, large containers, basically, like these big drawers filled up with Legos. I basically filled up 4 of these drawers with all of the pieces from the 100 Years of Play Lego set. I think it's what it's called. I'm not exactly. It's basically the Lego set that has like little builds representing like all the milestones throughout Lego's 100 years. And basically just like a big collection of bricks. And I was able to get like 5 of those for like a really good deal. So I have a bunch of those. I kind of just threw it into these drawers. And now that I'm actually starting this business that is involving Lego and custom printing and custom creations and stuff like that, well, that is pretty important to have organized. And I haven't organized up until this point. And I'm pretty sure it's probably close to like 5,000 or more pieces. And as I've been going through it, it's just shown me, yes, this is very tedious, but it's very necessary. And I've actually gone and purchased a organizer, a storage organizer with like 64 different containers so that I'm able to actually properly sort everything. It's not gonna probably work perfectly because I have a lot of bigger pieces as well, and a lot of them, like take the 2x2 bricks, right? Right here, I have, just for the black and grays, I have all of these pieces. This is a large stack of pieces. Admittedly, I probably wasted a lot more time than I should have stacking these, but I wanted to keep it nice and organized for the most part for these bigger pieces. But, you know, once I break it apart, I don't know how many drawers on my new storage container this is going to take up just for this, but you know, I can separate by color and piece for these bigger ones, and then like, you know, like the smaller studs can just be 1x1 studs, and then the different variations of each, because there's a lot of like flower pieces, for example, and stuff like that. But then also look at like 2x2 plates, or 2x1 plates, actually, that's what it is. You know, you have like a regular 2x2 plate piece, or 1x2 plate piece. There's so many pieces, it's getting me confused, but you got that. And then you have like the basically 1x2 flat tile piece with a single stud in the middle, and then you have a flat tile piece, and then you have like a few other different variations, and it's just, there's just a lot of organization. And as I've been going through it, I just kind of want to make a video talking about, you know, the process of actually going through. And as I'm, you know, starting up this business, just one of the big things that is like very necessary, very important. And then not even just, you know, all of these containers. I've went through 2 of the 4 drawers. I still have 2 more to do. And for the second one that I already have done with the black and gray pieces, I just kind of ended up getting it into piles and kind of sorting it by piles, and mostly sorted everything so that when I do get my storage containers, I could just plop it in without having to break it all apart, which honestly I should have done from the start. And if you're sorting Lego, probably recommend doing that. However, outside of just, you know, all 5 of those Lego sets from back in the day that I got, I also have an absolute buttload of just minifigure parts now, a fairly good chunk. I've spent quite a bit of money. I have, I think probably close to like, I don't know, probably like 15-20 finished minifigures that are just ready to be sold. I have a few, I got like 1 really that's like ready to go almost, and then I have like a bunch where it's like I just need to add some pieces or remove printing and that type of thing, along with just my entire I have a single storage container where it's just all like torsos, legs, heads, all of that, and that's just getting, you know, very cluttered. And in order to, you know, properly set up the systems that I want to have my business run smoother, organization is very key. It's just very key in every business, but especially when it comes to Lego, because of how many different parts there are, and when you need to, you know, find certain pieces at certain times, you know, that can be a whole thing. So it's just very important to be staying organized, and especially when I'm like wanting to print something, it's like, oh, I need to know where this piece is. The big one though, I will say, is the tiles. And I actually have some smaller containers to the side of me here. I've got this one right here filled up with 2x3 tiles, like really filled up. This is probably like 300 almost, not to mention 2x2 tiles, which I have a few of, 1x2 flat tiles, bunch of different like Nexonite shield pieces, that type of thing. So I have quite a lot of variety of things that I'm wanting to print on in terms of just tiles, and that's actually something that I'm working on as of the day that I'm recording this video. I'm probably gonna be starting that very shortly here. Big news, first off, I have custom printing available on my website now. So the way that it works, you can go follow the steps listed. You basically are able to download a little like template for either a head, torso, or legs, and then with that you just make your design or put your design in there as you want it positioned, and then you send me the picture of just the design, like say for a torso, just the design, and then a picture of the design over the template, so I know how you want it positioned. So that's really cool, because that's ready to go. It's basically, think of like how Lego does it, where you know you can go on their website and you can get a custom printed, you know, minifigure. But think about it, for me it's like mainly, you know, just head, torso, and legs, and you can actually put your own design. You don't have to just make one or choose from the like pre-selected pictures and just kind of try to design it that way. You can actually just, you can draw something, for example, and then I'll just print it for you, and then you can have it shipped out to you. If you order something through the website and you do custom printing, assuming it's at the same time frame that you all want it shipped, I'll ship it together. Easy peasy, lemons do be squeezy. I've also been making some nice changes and updates to my website, and I'm just trying to like get everything more organized and more cohesive and just looking better, so that, you know, doing better with the website and the business overall. I haven't made any sales online yet. I've also, you know, I have made sales in person. I've been working with JC's Brick Emporium, which is a place I like to go to. Pretty sweet. Highly recommend it. They have all my figures there, which is really cool. So I've been able to sell to them, and you know, that's something I want to talk about in a future video. Just like, it's basically been just over a month, I want to say, month and a week or so, of starting my A. Cooper Customs business, like officially. From like the time that I had my printer, got everything set up, and then like actually started, like from the time I've actually started doing, you know, custom designs and that type of thing, to now, it's probably been right around a month, maybe a little more. But yeah, I'll probably make an update video talking about just like for my UV printing custom Lego business, basically. How much money have I made over the first month? How much money have I spent? I'll probably have something like that coming within the next few days or so, if that's something you're interested in. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm trying to also come up with just more, like a better schedule. So I want to do videos like this where I'm talking about business stuff. Like, oh, the most tedious thing with business, with starting a Lego business, is organizing the pieces, which there's so many of, especially if you're doing custom printing. Ooh, you got to know where everything's at the right time. You got to just keep everything organized. The amount of times I've like ordered stuff from like Lego's Pick-a-Brick, and then I forgot like just one type of piece that I was needing. I'm like, dang, that sucks. So things like that, just being organized, you know, I want to show, teach my lessons that I've been learning as I'm going through with this, you know. So if you're interested in that, you know, I'm going to be doing more business related videos. There's a couple on the channel already. I haven't done like a ton, but there's gonna be that. There's gonna be custom Lego set mock stuff, along with custom printed stuff, custom Lego minifigures, custom props, that type of thing. Like one thing that I have here is a arcade machine, which I think is really cool. I actually really like this. I just need to actually create the design. I was trying to mess around with the design, and I didn't really like it. I thought it looked kind of bad, because I wanted to do like a Lego Pac-Man, but make it like a Lego-fied design type of thing. But I don't really know how to do that very well. So maybe I'll just do like a regular Pac-Man design. I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see, okay? But you know, between custom creations and business stuff and mock stuff, all that type of thing, all those types of things, I want to be doing a lot more, getting the channel more focused, better routine, better structure, that type of stuff. And so yeah, if you're interested in any of those topics, be sure to scroll down right now, leave a like, subscribe, all that great stuff. And if you're interested in actually purchasing some custom Lego for yourself, you can check out the website down below. Yeah, I got like 5 all my wave 1 custom minifigures, which are 5 of them. You can check those out. And then I have some like custom printed comic tile, movie tiles, and I don't think I have game tiles up yet, but I'll probably be doing that along with Wave 2 is going to be available on there very soon. I just have to get around to actually taking the pictures, which is it's kind of difficult getting to the right flow of things when it comes to actually taking the pictures, because it's like before, like last time I took pictures, it was like right up here. You can see there's, I think, yeah, I got Nightwing up there. I think I might have like everybody up there. I may have forgotten that I had those figures up there. You can see like a piece of paper on the Sith Infiltrator right there, and up at the top of the shelf over there, right over there. But yeah, it's just, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I'm going to be doing some rearranging and that type of thing. So hopefully I have a better system for taking pictures. And maybe I was thinking about getting like an electric turntable type of thing, so I can like maybe do little videos as well and just show off things better on these videos. So product videos, YouTube videos, that type of stuff. But I don't know. I'll be talking about more stuff in the upcoming days. And, you know, I also want to do an Ask A Cooper. I think that'd be cool. If you have questions, leave them down below and just tag it as Ask A Cooper and then type your question. So yeah, if you want to do that, I want to do one of those once I get enough questions. And yeah, that's really about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, there's a lot of organizing I still have to do. There's so many pieces, so many. If I've done half, which honestly is probably less than half, I still have like 2.5 thousand pieces to go through. Fun. So yeah, that's gonna be my day today, along with making this video and taking pictures and adding products to the website, that type of thing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to scroll down, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff like I said before. Check out the website for some custom Lego. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. God bless.